Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the second day of the IndieX Festival. Welcome you all. Today we are going to showcase Cloudpunk City of Ghosts. You may know him because last year he already made his presence in the IndieX Festival. With me, I've got Mr. Marco Diekman, is the lead developer of this game. Hi, Marco.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So Marco will join us in a little chat before we start streaming the game because the difference of hours it's very large and it's very late where Marco is. So we'll begin to chat with him a little bit about this game. Everyone from chat, if you want, you can ask some questions so he can answer before we can start to play. So before we start, let me ask you. What can you tell me about this game without spoiling the main game? Like because City of Ghosts is an expansion, it's a DLC,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so City of Ghosts is basically the sequel to Cloudpunk. So when we started working on new content for Cloudpunk, we just had so many new stories to explore. We actually had a lot of stories that we couldn't implement in Cloudpunk because lack of time. So
Exactly.
then we started to write so much, and it just turned into a full blown sequel that we didn't anticipate, and yeah, that was fun.
Tell me in terms of length, it is half of the original game. It's a lengthy
No,
expansion.
uh, it's actually more than the base game in
Oh,
terms of playtime. There, the story uh, is now featuring like two characters. I mean, that's no
okay.
secret. That's also no spoiler because that's on the
Yes.
Steam page. But
Exactly.
so you can play for a new character. He's called Hayes. He's a little bit of, yeah, like a wild guy.
Okay.
Drinks a lot and swears a lot, and but he's also fun, and it's pretty cool to follow his like strategy throughout the night. And then of course you can also play for Rania, and so these two. So Rania, you probably know from Cloudpunk,
Yes, indeed.
who she was the main character, and yeah. So we basically bring Rania's story to a finish in with this DLC.
So Bruno de Carvalho is asking you what inspired you to make this game, and I let me add what inspired you to make this game, and why did you choose this art for this game? Because it's a steampunk, a cyberpunk. Let's let it put it this way, but with a retro look that it's different
Yeah.
from what we are used to see nowadays.
So I assume that he meant like what inspired us to do Cloudpunk in general, because
Yes.
like what inspired. I mean, the DLC is obvious that uh, the main game was the inspiration for the DLC. But yeah, for Cloudpunk, I mean, it was a very long search to find the right, you know, content. Like after my last game that I released in 2017, which was called Phoning Home, I was searching for ways to, how can I make games more efficiently,
Yes.
and produce the content in a way that I could maybe do it on my own. That's of course uh, quite an unrealistic goal, but that was the goal at the time, because if a game is not doing so well, you are trying to find ways to produce your next one. And it was a long search to find for the right art style, and I tried low poly. And then I was always like a big fan of cyberpunk, because I one of my first games was like a cyberpunk online game, and that was long ago. So cyberpunk was always in my in my genes, and in how I think games should look.
Yes.
And yeah, then it just started, and then I discovered voxel art somehow, and I thought, oh man,
It's
this
awesome.
could be this could be something that fits this style perfectly, because it has so many flat flat surfaces, and it suits sci-fi and futuristic style so well. Yeah, and then it started with a tweet and in late 2017, and then everyone liked it, and I just moved from there.
It pulls itself apart from what we are used to see. And let me ask you, are there any plans for the future to expand this Cloudpunk universe?
Yeah, I mean, not exactly Cloudpunk, but we thought that our next game should still play in the same city, which is
Okay.
called Nivalis, and therefore our next game will be called Nivalis, and
Oh.
this will be a game which is completely different. So you are no longer a delivery driver. You are now, someone living in this cyberpunk city, trying to survive in a very, you know, a tough environment, controlled by corpsec and like corporate interests and gangs and you know all these people who don't usually have the best of you, in their plans. And so you are basically managing a little restaurant and try to expand this. And so we're trying to make this a little bit of a slice of life simulation,
Oh, nice. So it's not the last time we will see or hear about this amazing city.
and not about the style either. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask if the art style will still be the same.
Yeah, I mean not the
Uh,
same, but
oh,
we will kind of evolve it a little bit.
okay,
Um,
perfect.
our plan is to add more detail so that it's just perfect for first person exploration, that you can just feel immersed in the city. That's actually one of the main goals that we try to achieve, is like, if someone wants to or joins your game and enters this world, that is immediately just immersed in this world, in this city, in these characters, with the atmosphere and everything. So it's just, you are somewhere else, and that's our main goal.
Oh, hello, Shiryu. So tell me, in your next game, I'm just skipping away ahead. We are going to have some contact with these characters that we are going to see now in City of Ghosts, or will it be just in the same universe?
It will be in
And
the same universe. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
no.
Okay.
I was finished.
Okay. Yeah, it will be in the same universe, but we might also uh, see some characters return. But I don't want to spoil
Okay.
who that will be. But this will not play the main role. I mean, here we will also meet a lot of different characters, and it will also have a strong focus on story.
Okay.
That's just very important to us. We want to tell stories. We want to tell, you I want to explore how the world in the future might be, what the rules of the city are, and how the uh, city's inhabitants will just live with it. Because we want to tell the little stories of the everyday people that you meet on the street, and
Yes.
you are one of them yourself. So you are no hero. That was also very, very important for Cloudpunk already. That this is not a hero's journey. It's just a regular guy or girl who just trying to survive. She just came into the city, now has to make ends meet, and uh, you are not there to save it or something. Um, and we will follow that rule because we think it's a good way to immerse yourself into this world.
So tell me, Marco, in City of Ghosts, we do have multiple endings, right?
Yeah,
That are based on our choices along the way.
yeah. They're
Okay.
they're based they're based on your choices directly in the DLC, but also on the choices that you made in the main game in
Oh,
Cloudpunk. So
okay.
there are four different endings based on various choices that you did, as mentioned, and yeah, you can only explore them all if you made the final choices basically in Cloudpunk in
Okay,
different ways.
So tell me, we are going to have some replayability, for instance.
Yeah. I mean, let's not put the replayability card too much out there, because it's not a simulation type game where you have like endless combinations or something. It's
Yeah,
still a story game, but there are choices, and they will have meaning, and you can replay it, but it will not be, completely different.
I
So
see.
we didn't follow the approach that we have uh, narrative branches which go wildly outside, and then you have multiple sub branches going, uh, going around. The choices that you do, they have impact, but it's mostly an impact which is on you, the player,
I see.
and some of the people, of course, that you made the choice for, obviously. And sometimes they have a choice on something that's happening later, but it's limited, and it's there to, so that we can tell the story in a certain way in the end.
Is there anything that along the way that you wanted to put in the game but you couldn't, or any an idea that you had in mind but in the end didn't fit the game?
You mean that we also didn't add to the DLC?
For instance, at the DLC or at the base game, something in the gameplay, or some idea for the story, or some type
Yeah,
of event.
in the main game in Cloudpunk, we were obviously much more in a time pressure. We just had to finish it at some day, because money is just running out, and then you always have to cut some features. And one of that features was that we wanted to have more customization on the vehicle, on that hover vehicle that you can drive.
Yes,
So
yes.
in City of Ghosts, you can customize your vehicle just a lot more. You can have very many customizations and visual looks, and they also have different flying stats, so they
Okay,
feel different.
perfect.
We also wanted to add a little racing, but we couldn't. So in Cloudpunk, there's also a completely optional racing campaign.
Oh, nice. Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. Okay, it's awesome. Marcus, I will not take your time any longer, because I really want to go and play the game. So,
Hmm.
and once again, thank you very much for you to being with us today, and best of luck in this final countdown of the 50 finalists of the IndieX scene.
Thank
So
you very
I wish
much.
you all the luck and best endeavors on the future. We will be looking forward for your next games. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Marco Diekman for you.
Thank you very much, and enjoy the game.
I will. Thank you very much, Marco.
Bye
I
bye.
appreciate yourself.
Have a good
Thank
evening.
you. That was Marco, people. He is awesome. It's a great, great guy. So let's play some Cloudpunk City of Ghosts. Hello, Ruben Miguel. Hello, Melgacius. How are you all today? It's the second day of IndieX. We have plenty of games ahead of us still till the end of the week, and then some. So let's play City of Ghosts. I know that you guys, most of you know the base game. It's a well-known game in Steam. Let me just ask you if it's everything okay with the sound between my voice and the game. So, City of Ghosts Cloudpunk, I'm a big fan of retro art games. So far so good. The sound, it's okay. So here we are in Mercantile District, and just watch this switch to third person view. It's almost a Lego like game, but not much. So let's talk to the dealer.
From the look in your eyes, you want what I got, man.
he's got juice and stimulants for sale. Sound okay? Okay, voxel runner. It's awesome. Noon, how are you, my friend?
Looks good.
No.
Go easy, okay?
So I can't remember for sure, but I don't know if all dialogues.
Thanks for
No.
this.
So
You
vamos,
take care, my man.
let's go. For my ship, I suppose that the green dot on the right. Dot no, the green waypoint. The soundtrack is amazing. For you, can I
This
pass?
is my Hava. You're in the way.
The Hava
I
is
am Officer Morpho, Corpsec Junior Cadet in training, and you are under arrest, Mr. Hayes.
cool.
In
What?
training? You can't arrest me.
My training is complete. I begin my first shift tomorrow morning.
Great. I look forward to being arrested then.
So
I
Hayes-
aim to have an exemplary first day as a Corpsec officer. I must impress upon my superiors the seriousness with which I approach my duties, and solemnity and respect in which I hold the ancient and venerable Corpsec Civil Enforcement Agency. As such, I aim to make an impressive and prestigious arrest as soon as my shift begins.
Good for you, Courtbot. You got any smokes?
Morpho, and I do not imbibe
Morpho.
tobacco, alcohol, or illegal drugs.
We're not gonna have much in common, Morpho. We might not be best friends after all.
So this is the new
Citizen,
character.
I am escalating my tone to level 3 aggression. You will not be allowed to evade me, as I plan to arrest you at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Mr. Hayes, you
He's
are
planning me
accused
to
of-
arrest me. He's planning
on,
to arrest
get
me
in the Hava
tomorrow.
Excuse me?
You can come with me. That keep you happy?
Why, yes, that would be acceptable. But I do not understand.
Let's go for a drink, Courtbot. I need to make a call, and it's not gonna be pretty. I need some liquid courage first. You're buying.
Even though I have no desire to socialize with you, accompanying you would ensure you do not escape. And I do have some discretionary funds to aid in the investigation of high-profile criminals.
That's the spirit. Hey, Jank, give me a nav point.
Move
for
your
the
cam
nearest,
if you
cheapest,
can.
best
You're
booze.
covering the avatars in
New
the
friend
chat.
Morpho wants to treat us.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. So let me check.
Your automata appears to be faulty.
Hey,
That's bad,
me and
that's bad.
Jank been through a lot, okay?
Let me
He's
pause the
just
game.
a little flaky.
Generating nav point for all that exists when the tree falls in the empty library. Enjoy your giraffe.
See, he gave us the nav point, and he mostly makes sense. So it was
Okay.
Morpho.
let me pause the game. Sorry, guys. Alrighty then. Just see like this and like this. Let me check. Okay. One at a time. I think that's not enough. Maybe this way. So, and how about now?
What's your deal?
Perfecto. So,
Why'd you
Hayes,
join the
it's the
sect?
new
What put you
character,
on to
I
me?
see.
You like it in Navalis? How much money you got?
Yes, I am Morpho. I have no deal.
Seems
I
like we have a
dreamed of being
sidekick.
a Corpsec agent since my programming was
This is
reset.
so awesome.
I must protect the anonymity of my sources. I am here to serve the corporate citizens' safety and freedoms within the city. It does not matter whether I like Navalis or not. I have 1,077 credits.
That's a decent stack of
1077
limbs,
credit.
but how do you know they're real? I'll need to check them.
So
I assure you, they are
it's first person
legal tender.
view.
I'm a certified credit inspector. I have to evaluate their authenticity. Now.
I did not realize you were a credit inspector.
So
very well.
we got the
I
map
trust these are all
and
in order.
our
I can't believe that worked.
destination.
Excuse me?
Oh, just as I thought. You can't use these. I've seen plenty of counterfeit limbs in my time, and these are some of the worst.
How can that be? I just got them from...
Listen up, more.
We are scamming a RoboCop.
And these, you might get kicked out of CorpSec before you start. Well, that's what you
So,
want.
hello Oliveira. So tell me, Shiryu,
No.
the game was so good that
Then
you
don't
even
worry.
bought it on
I'll
PC.
make sure no one
That's
knows
how
you have
we know that
Thank
the
you.
game is so
That
awesome.
is a relief.
No problem. But
So
now
look at
you
the size
owe
of the
me,
map or
okay?
this area,
That
this
only
district.
seems fair.
Was your CorpSec training rigorous, Morpho?
Yes, CorpSec only recruits the best and brightest.
So in this game, or at least at Cloudpunk, the original, the main game, well, this is the expansion. I'm going to say this a lot. So our destination is to buy a drink at the dim sum bar. That's our destination right now. So we were like a delivery girl. The inventory. So up and down on the sorry. We are discovering other neighborhoods. Cambria Heights this is. So again, the look of this game is just spot on. Is this City of Night or City of Ghosts? It's City of Ghosts by night. He was coming from the right. There's no road signs whatsoever. Roads, I mean sky signs. No nothing. Diamond Hills. More $50. It's amazing. I really dig this look and the soundtrack. I listened to it earlier today, and it is something. For Blade Runner fans, so I have to park my machine maybe in the other side, I guess. Believe it or not, in this type of environments, it's always raining. There we go. But this is totally a Switch game. It looks a lot like a game that's will be awesome on the Switch, Shiryu. So I don't blame you. So Marcos said that in this expansion we got to race. So I'm really hoping I see that. Let's race. Zoom in to enter first person view. But I like the third person, so okay. Let's go to food mood.
Here's what we have in stock.
Liquid Sun. It was a drink, right?
Thanks, bud.
Come
Oh,
again.
I bought two. One for me, one for me.
Are you going to drink the whole bottle?
Is there a law against that, Murph?
Cadet
Come on,
Morpho.
Murph.
And no, but I do not recommend it.
Why do you care? Isn't it easier to arrest me tomorrow if I'm passed out drunk?
It is impossible to
Good
arrest
point.
someone who has choked to death on their own vomit.
Well, then it's great that you're here to make sure I don't do that. You know what you are, Morpho?
A CorpSec cadet.
A narc. A stooge. A traitor to your social class. And a big fun vacuum. But don't worry. One night with me, and you'll never be the same.
If
So
I
good.
am a fun vacuum, what are you?
I'm the straw that stirs the drink.
Ooh.
Now be quiet for a minute while I make this call.
So we got the funny dudes. Okay. The
Hey,
smart
it's
ass.
me, Hayes. I want my old job back. I want to come back to Cloudpunk.
We know what you mean, Shiryu. So again, I ask.
I wonder what she dreams about.
You told her she could come with you,
If she could stay awake.
but you knew she would get sleepy.
I did, Camus. It was a long day.
But a good one, even if we didn't go to the park.
There just aren't that
Yes,
many
a
parks
talking
in
dog.
Novalis, Camus. Not in Midtown, anyway.
I understand. I am excited to get back to work.
Yes, the
Sorry,
OGs.
Camus. It's just me tonight. I kind of want some time alone. Is that okay?
Yes.
You'll be fine. I'll be
Rania
back
is
before
the
you
main
know it.
character of the
Yes.
Cloudpunk.
See you later, Camus.
Yes, the OGs. Look at the photo. Look at the fish tank, huh? A yellow goldfish. And Kama's little house. In the inside, okay? Learn, even in the future, they don't put dogs outside. Learn something, okay? Guys, on the chat. They belong inside with us. So, let's go then for a walk.
Aha.
I'm going to eat it all
yes,
the way.
please.
Oh, yes.
Mhm. That's good. This is the best. I like it.
Deixamos. Well, let's do not eat all the pizza and let something for the kiddo. Let's go then. Oh, fishy, fishy, fishy. I know what you did there. I also saw that film. Let's go,
Did you
Rania.
call?
You know I didn't.
Let's go,
What
Camus.
if I came along? You have worked for Cloudpunk for 2 months, and I am never allowed to come. I was a good helper on the first night.
You were, Camus.
I will be quiet, then it will be like you are alone. I will be extra quiet. I know I am annoying sometimes.
You're
Let's
not
go.
annoying, Camus. You really want to come?
Yes,
More than
please.
anything else in the world.
How can I say no to that? Come on then, let's go.
My
Yes.
second night. I wonder
Okay.
if it will be like the first.
Let's find out.
So let's see. What we know so far. Haynes wants to join again Cloudpunk. I think Cloudpunk is the company.
Let's hope this old Hava will make it through another night.
It
We
will.
should try to hit less than 127 people tonight.
Oh, less.
I am so tired. Is it acceptable to start work with a coffee break? Hey, wait, I didn't
need a
hit that many
destination.
people.
This is true. I stopped counting.
I really dig this look of our
Let's
Hova.
just try to get through tonight without killing anyone else or each other.
Do you think about what happened on your first night with Control and Cora?
Yes, I'm really trying not to, though.
Okay. I am excited to start a new shift. I hope we almost die less often.
Same. Camus, toggle
Say
our
again.
Cloudpunk service status tag to available.
Okay. Like
I
Uber.
can't.
Oh, the
Damn it.
clouds.
Right, you're not my automata anymore.
I am a dog.
Activate generic automata.
Automata now available in generic limited mode. How can I help you today, sir?
Right.
Give me
I
a
forgot about you.
destination.
Just log in
Dear
to
lady.
the automated Cloudpunk job allocation server. I'm clocking in for the night.
Delivery available at Cloudpunk HQ. Would you like to activate my limited offer?
Thank you.
Monthly subscription? Premium mode?
You ask every night. I told you no. I
No,
don't
thank
want to
you.
start the
This
night
is
in
like
red.
the
Premium mode
freeway.
is now available
Here,
free of charge,
like you can
courtesy
see,
of Cloudpunk.
our Hova
Wait, really?
runs a little bit
Then
faster
yeah, go ahead. Unlock
than
or
out
whatever.
of this
Premium mode
route.
unlocked. It is a
Out of
pleasure
these
to serve
grids.
you, ma'am.
In here,
Man, about time. Although,
we go
Ma'am?
faster.
I know, Camus, I know. Generic automata, just call me Rania, please.
Yes, Rainia.
So, what should I call
Plenty
you?
of traffic. Whoa, sorry.
Are you listening, generic automata? I need a better name for you.
You may choose any name you desire.
Any suggestions, Camus?
Oh,
Let's not
choosing
get
a name
killed
sounds
tonight.
Fun. There are so many options. Susan, Renata, Rasmussen, Frangible, Alexandria Titania Elizabetha Swanson.
Nice dog.
Generic automata. So, Jen. Your
Jen's
name is
good.
Jen.
Aww.
Very
Gotta
well,
go fast.
Rania. Please enjoy your premium automata
The photo
features.
mod is a great wallpaper
What are they?
generator. I don't know
You
who,
know what? It can wait for now.
but I saw
Let's focus
someone
on this first delivery.
with a
I want
wallpaper
to get
from
off
this
to a good
game.
start tonight.
But I don't know if it was a wallpaper, an official wallpaper, or something made like you just said. Now that's a good question. So it's next left. Okay. Pick up payload at Cloudpunk HQ. Something says to me that we are going to bump into haze. But let's try not to get killed. Okay. Can we get out? Yes, we can. So reverse it. And let's... Nope. Bad driver. Reverse it. So let's go. I really like the fact that all the dialogues are with real audio, not just text. Here's the payload.
So where is this package going? We don't have a nav point. Jen,
It's
why isn't
Crazy
the
Taxi
Cloudpunk job allocation
from the
server
future
telling us where to
with
go?
packages.
The job allocation server is offline.
We would normally have a call from Control by now. Old Control.
We don't have a controller now, Camus. We just take whatever job the algorithm gives us. No chat, no special jobs.
That is boring. I remember a lady Control. At the end of your first shift.
She dumped us after one night, Camus. We're stuck
So
with the
where we
algorithm
are
now.
we supposed to
Is
deliver?
that better?
You might think so, but no. Drivers who don't have an allocated controller get all the shitty jobs. If things don't pick up soon, we won't make rent this month.
Hey, driver 14FC, you read me?
That's me.
Or you prefer Rania, right?
Who is that?
Well, you're in luck, Rania. The job allocation server's down for maintenance, and I snap you up. I'm your new controller. I think we're gonna make a great team.
Oh, me too. Nice to meet you. So where am I going, Control?
Yes, please
The
tell me
Marrow,
where
setting a
am I
nav
supposed
point
to
now.
go.
On my way. I was
Okay.
just saying how I didn't have a controller.
Well, you have one now. And I have to ask you some questions, Rania. That okay?
What kind?
There have been some issues with our driver database. We seem to have lost all your records. That's why you were ranked so low and didn't have a controller. I looked into it though, and you have a high commendation rating, and your delivery stats are good.
Well, thank you.
How are my customer reviews?
Exemplary. You're fast, Rania. Your scores
Oh,
are high,
yes,
but
I am.
they could be higher.
Right. After my first night, I try not to go too fast. Take fewer risks.
It's not just you that gets rated. Each Cloudpunk controller has a rating at the end of the night, too. My rating's based on how well my drivers do, so this is no time for slacking. No
Nope,
time
no
for playing it safe.
How many controllers are there?
Who knows? But I want to be top tonight, and I think you can help me get there.
I'll do my best, but I'm still pretty new to this.
You can
You're a
look up
natural.
and down,
I'm gonna level with you. The rest of my stable of drivers, well,
but we
they aren't
can't
exactly
have the control
speedsters.
for a free
My
cam,
ex-husband could
for
teach me a
example,
thing or two about finishing fast.
on my right stick, for example.
Just give me the questions then, I guess.
Nah, I'll catch you after you make your delivery. I'm gonna have my coffee first. Triples? So come to mama.
This is a game that
Coffee?
is very important.
So if you can drink,
That the
you're
characters
not a-
are well
Never mind.
developed and the dialogues are very, very interesting. Because we have very long trips. I think they are a little bit longer in this sequel. Let's call it like this. It's very, very just at least for me, it's very rewarding the way that you control the Hovas. I really, really enjoy cruising the skies with this one. So that's good. But the dialogues and the interactions that you got with your partners, let's call it this way, and the soundtrack like Marco said, the goal for them is to take us to another world, to another city. And may I add that they succeeded with this. Even before that I played the Cloudpunk, I really liked just watching their art style, but playing it now, it's even better than I saw in what I hear last year, mostly on Split Chicken, when it was the first time, I guess, that I heard about Cloudpunk. If I remember correctly, it was at Split Chicken. Okay, we can park here and go on foot from here. Yes, but in the previous one, I think Control was shut down, and he was kind of AI, if I remember correctly, Shiryu, wasn't it? This is a real person, yes. So here we go. Come on, Camus, come on. Let's go. Next trip I will try to stop at a shop to mess with my Ova. I think it's pretty customizable now, from what Marco said. I want to try that up. Spoilers. Oh, true. But then again, some of you already played, because this is the sequel. And earlier they talked about Control. So is it an elevator or something? Because I'm seeing 41 at the. Let me check. It might have been. It might have be. It might be lower, or up in a way. No. Maybe in first person we can have a better look. It's this. The game was so good I anxious to delve in. It's got this atmosphere. I think I picked up plastil parts. Maybe it's up there. Can it be up there? Yes, it's up there. The two arrows. So I'm gonna go with my ship there. Yes. And I might add that I think it's going to oh, that we have to go that way. Some of these games, no, all of these games, and then some, and another games too, indie games, are gonna be at Steam. The streams are going to be at Steam too, but the games would be with discounts and Steam sales. Okay, it's like this. So heads up to that, especially you, Joe Miguel Stentenov 79. You might get a good bargain on Cloudpunk, City of Ghosts. Now on foot we have this free view, free cam, and it's really good. It's really good.
Well, this delivery was very normal. Camus.
What do you mean?
I guess I just kind of expected to meet someone weird, or I don't know.
Oh look,
It is
Super
not like
Angon.
that first night.
So
Everything
nice.
seems calmer. It is all the same, but it is also all different.
I guess that's a good thing. Hold tight, Camus. I'll be back at the Hava in a sec.
So, but Camus came with us here, so. Same but different. So it's old cash. It's some kind of bank. So let's go down there and let's try to modify our ship, our hover. Let's pimp my hover. So he's a Roomba for the future. Let's go, Camus. Let's go, man. We got a hover to catch. So let me check. So, parking lot, loot, item, gas station, repair station, restaurant, merchant, and lift. So I think we're going to merchant or some gas station or repair station. So let me. So here on the left we will have a repair station. So maybe there we can do something about our hover. Let's try.
Hey, Rania. No personal history, high ratings, and a clean record. I was just thinking, you must have family in CorpSec.
Hell no.
So what's your story then?
Is that the first question?
Nope, that's friendly conversation. You won't get much of it from me. Not tonight. We have work to do, 14FC.
So, give me a job.
Okay.
You got it. Meadow Market. There's a package waiting. It's real close. I'm planning optimal routes for you tonight, Rania. No more low-status jobs from the automated algorithm for you.
Well, thank you.
All jobs are hand-picked, urgent, and pay well. Unlike previous controllers, I want us to be the best.
Okay. Questions later then?
Nope, we're maximizing our time here. Questions as you go, as long as you can run and talk at the same time.
Let's find out.
When you find the package, just grab it and keep going. Full name?
Rania.
Rania, it's good. Rania.
We don't have full names back home. I'm just Rania from Era.
And Ara is?
Was my mother.
Family?
None.
Dependents?
None.
Education?
None.
None
No.
that would be recognized in Nivalis.
Sexuality?
None of your business.
We just need to put something on the form.
Do we?
I'll just put, still deciding.
Don't bother. How many more questions?
Marital status?
Come on.
Married to a prince, heir to the throne.
I'll put single. Financial status.
One
Stable.
missed rent payment away from destitution.
Insurance status?
What do you think?
No insurance, maximum risk. Political affiliations?
Neo-anarchist, anti-capitalist activist.
At least 2 of those words could get you arrested.
I know.
Centrist.
Just like everyone else.
Everyone that's not in a CorpSec re-education program.
You know, I thought you'd be smart enough to keep your politics to yourself.
Yeah, well, the last 2 months living in Nivalis have been a bit of an eye-opener.
Want to tell me about it?
Nope. We almost done?
Last couple. Any day jobs?
Well,
Out with it.
I play flute. I mean, I might play again, I guess.
I'll put no. Last question, ambitions.
Other than smash the system?
So
Are
nice.
you gonna steal my job? Or try to get signed up by Curzona?
Your job? No way. No offense. And Curzona, the massive multinational delivery company that forcibly recruits drivers and works them to death? Please see my previous answer, re-anarchism.
Alright, well believe it or not, that went better than usual. Good luck with the delivery, Rania. Control out.
Wait, Control, can I ask you something in return?
Seems only fair.
The accidents, the disasters, and the bombings.
What about them?
Are they getting better? I mean, in the past few months, have things improved?
This is the Twilight, Rania. Literally and figuratively, is that the word? The one that means in books.
Literally means... It doesn't matter. What's your point?
Nivalis is a city on the precipice, on the verge of blinking out. Some days are better, some days worse. But eventually, the whole thing is gonna slide into the ocean. The city lights will be swallowed by the waves, or swallowed by something worse. There's a beast under there, and it is hungry. It's waiting for the day when we slip into its maw, and that day's been coming for a long time now. I might be dead before it happens, or it might happen tonight. But there's no point worrying about something you can't change.
I didn't peg you as one of those doomsday cultists, Control. What if we can save it?
I'm no cultist, Rania, but the end of the world seems more likely than someone saving it.
Everyone seems so gloomy. No one thinks anything will ever get better. What if something changed already, for the better?
Cora knows. You're an optimist, all right, Rania.
I've been called a lot of things before, but never that.
Well, listen up, wide-eyed country girl. There have been 17 major disasters since we started this conversation.
Well, shit.
Let me finish. 17, which is way below average, so you never know. Now, less navel-gazing and more work, please. You're on the clock, 14FC. Come on, control out.
These dialogues are everything in this game. Oh, I'm here. So tell me, how can I pimp... here it is. Speed booster. Red Tracer. Red Tracer unit. It ionizes the whole exhaust to produce a red contrail. The racers always go for red. So...
Oh, yeah.
Let's try this. And... some of...
That
this...
awesome.
And
Ooh.
this.
Yes,
and this.
please.
Okay. Marco was right. We have many options for modifying our hover. Yes, Asphodel. The previous playable character. Okay. So now we have this red trail, and we have the boost button. It's the A one. So if we can do races like Marco said, this will come in handy. Okay, let's not go into that. Yes, Brun, they have a schedule for tomorrow already. I'm not being able to see the widget that Asphodel is talking to you, but I can tell you by my account it's 2 PM tomorrow, and it's Ricardo Correia now with Strategic Mind Fight for Freedom. That's when they will start. And this is pretty much it for Cloudpunk. We are almost at the hour mark. And what can I say about this game? I think the trips from A to B are pretty well pretty well, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me completed, if I'm correct, with the dialogue from between the characters. That makes all the difference, because the dialogues are so rich, and the fact that it's not just text puts that into context and the right tone of the characters, that makes all the difference, and that makes all the special things that separates Cloudpunk from a lot of games. Not mentioning these awesome looks, I think it's a good place to end. So tell me, you will be here for 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Tiago will be here at 21 hours, Portuguese hours, at 9 p.m. So you tomorrow will stream Darklight, Samurai Gun, Strategic Mind Fight for Freedom, the Unmetal, and I will close the day with the Terror Bane. And this soundtrack is so good, so freaking good. Guys, I thank you all for being here. I thank Mark for being here with me at the beginning of the stream. Don't forget, guys, this is all available on Steam, the base game and this DLC. Marco said that this game is even bigger than the base game, so it's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys like Cloudpunk art style, or Cloudpunk ambient, or story-driven games, cyberpunk theme games, this is for you. Clearly, Shiri, for you too. I guess you enjoy the game a lot. Amazing people. I thank you all. Like I said, we will see each other again tomorrow. Yes, this is the correct window. I will see you again tomorrow, in another amazing day of IndieX Festival that starts 2 p.m. Don't forget, okay? I will be here too on the chat tomorrow. Thank you, Nuno. I wish you all the best. Play a lot, and we see each other again tomorrow.